In this video, I'm going to create all the remaining part of the box punching machine. And then I'm going to start with the handle knob, then go to the jump knob. Okay. Before I start, I'm going to explain this part. Here you can see that we have the threads M10 by 1.5, and here we have 2B. And this B means that it's an internal thread. So that's when I make the threads, because it won't show anything with 2B on it. I'll show you when I get them. So I said I'm going to start with the jump. I'm going to create my sketch. And here it doesn't matter where you start since we are not given the origin. And then this is 10. Then our emitter is 24, which means that it's going to be 12 going up. Then I'm going to add my fillet, which is 2. Then I'm going to revolve around the x axis, and our point would be the origin. Then I'm going to make this hole, which is 6.8 diameter. Here you can use the hole feature, or but I usually prefer using extrude. But I'm going to create this gauge and then select the face, and then 6.8. Then now I'm going to add my threads. And since I said here it's 2B, 2B I said means that it is the thread is internal. But I have a page where this thing is explained. Let me open it. The notation M10 by 1.5 to B25 is detailed specification for the metal screw thread. Here's a breakdown of what each part of this notation meant. M10, this indicates that the thread is a metric thread with a nominal diameter of 10 mm. 1.5, this is the pitch of the thread, which is the distance between edges and thread. In this case, it is 1.5 millimeter. The space to be this specifies the gas of a fit for the internal thread. Female thread, the two denote a standard fit, which is common for general use, while B indicated it is an internal thread. So as you can see that the thread is internal. And then now I'm going to add the thread, and it should be M8 by 1.25 right hand, and it's 10 deep. And then apply. And then now I'm going to move to my hand, first save this one. Really go to engine hub. On my engine hub, I'm going to do the same procedure. make sure this is vertical constrained with horizontal. So, and then now our diameter is 40, which means that the distance from here to there should be 20. And now our sketch is fully constrained. We can revolve. Then I'm gonna make a hole which is 8.5. Then outlet it's M10 by 1.5. And here we have right hand and it's 15.3 deep. And we can turn it down. And then now I'm gonna create the clamp hold. And for the thread, you can use detailed. And you can see now it looks nice in this one. I'm gonna start with creating the pin since it's the easy one. Save. Then now we're gonna create the clamp hold. Okay. Now we create the clamp holder. And then this diameter is 32. So it's gonna be 16. And then we're gonna have this one which is 21. 21 will have 2. And this is line with the center. And then we're gonna make a line again. And the distance from here to the center is 7. Which is 42. Set now June and apply. Then we're gonna make this hole. This one will be a damage of 1.6. To make these two holes now, what you're gonna do, first I'm gonna create a datum plane, which will be on the y-x, and then at a distance of 7 straight to the center. Let's make it big so you can select it. Now we're gonna just sketch our camp school. Then our sketch will be on our datum plane. Then what I will do, I'm gonna make a circle, radius 32, and then I'm gonna make a line, and from this side, yeah, let's say this line should be horizontal, and the distance from the center to here should be 4. Then I'm gonna make my lines again, this one. I'm gonna make a line which will help us to create a datum plane. And this line should be here, and another one on this side. And then you can just make it any precise. Let me just say 10. And also 10. And then the center, I want it here. So the same for this one. And make sure that this in this pinnacle, and also where we already have the decrease here. So now what I'll do, I'm gonna create the datum here. Okay, understand here in this one. Datum there. Now extrude. Okay, let me hide this one. And then make a circle in this datum that I just recently created. My circle should be 3 rated. Number extrude and say normal to the plane and select your datum. Change direction. Okay. And you say until next. Let's say we want it to go until the center. Then I'm gonna do the same on this side. See, now I'm gonna sketch the punch and this one. Then we're gonna create a screw pin. So 6 should be 19 plus 7. So it should be 19. Then for the guide, I already have the guide. I just have to scale to this dimension. This is my guide. I just have to make sure this dimension that they correspond to this one. As you can see here, my guide, let's take this dimension for example, is 95, and this one it's 19. So now I'm gonna say 19 divided by 95 divided by 19, it's going to be 5. So I'm gonna scale my part with 1 over 5 to 19. And scale body, switch to 1 over 5. And then I select my body and say apply. And then to check if it did change, we come here and then we update. If you update this, as you can see here now, this is now 19. And this one is 35, which means now corresponding with this one. So now we already have the guide. So I'm going to save my guide. And then I'm going to move on to now we're going to go our clamp score. And this one I'm going to use Revolve to do it. Okay, let me restart this sketch. It's going to be sketch, and then I'm going to use the front view since here it's ZZ. And then let me just make it a 10 like this. And then it's 2.8. So when I say 2.8 over 2, and the distance from the origin to the center, the center. Okay, this is 3.6. Then from here until the origin will be 1.6 plus 2.1. Of the line is 2. To repeat dimension, it should be 1. Here today it's 17.3. This is to go inside the gate. A meter is 1.6. distance it's 19.7. 7. Its radius here, which is 0.4, which means that the distance from here to there is going to be 0.4 times 2, and then from here to here it's 0.3. So let's say here it's going to be 19.7 minus 0.8 minus 0.3, and I'm going to have another line here which should be 0.3, and this line should be aligned with this one, and the distance between them should be 0.8. Then I'm going to add our arc, which should be 0.4. Set. So set, and the sketch is fully constrained. Then I'll revolve. Then now I'm gonna make this hole and add the threads within the X, Y, X, and it's the top view. It's 1.6 diameter. Perfect dimension. Just edit this one. Should be blue program. Say extrude. Make it symmetric value and subtract the plan. Then we add the threads. And it's M2 by 0.4. Point its right hand. When I use it for length, the length is not given. And now we also move to the other part, and we already have the main school. And here is it, and I've already scaled it down to this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change my threads to these ones. It now creates our temp hand. Okay, now I'm going to sketch the handle. The whole length of the angle is 265. I'm just going to say 265 over 2. And then here, this is 4.8. Which means that I'm going to have meter is 10. So now I'm going to have a line going down to 5. And repeat the motion. Make sure it's horizontal from here to the should be 0.7. Should watching something. I'm gonna mirror this, which is why I said 265 or actually. This is our hand. Now I'm gonna add my threads, which is M10 1.5 by 7. M10 1.5 and here it's going to be 7. And we will also add it on this side, same side. Now I'm gonna create the clamp hand. Clamp hand diameter is 8 and the overall length is 8. So here it should be 8. It should be 4. Revolve again. Then we add the threads. It's M8 1.25. Also 7. Then we add it on this side and save. Now we're done with creating all the parts that we're gonna need for the assembly. In the following video, I'm gonna be doing the assembly of everything. And then there's something that I forgot to add here on my previous video. To, to gonna do the assembly, we're gonna need it. Didn't add the threads here. And the threads were supposed to be 2.2. So 0.45. It's right hand and it's 5D. And say apply. And I also have to scale this one up. Okay, on the next video, I'll be doing the assembly of all the parts since I'm done creating all the parts.